Howdy folks, hope you're all having a good one. Welcome back to the lift playtest. We've managed to get the wave gauge level up to 2, although we need to get it to 3, but this is solid progress. We've also unlocked a new tool, the glue gun. Now, I'm using the tokens that I have to try to get more repair tools and items out of this vending machine. Shit. No more screws, no more power cables. Oh, I can get some duct tape though. That's ammo for the glue gun. And I can still get light bulbs, so great. It's out of power cables and it's out of screws. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Still, on the bright side, I did at least get some more screws and some duct tape. Now these destabilized objects, I can't remember exactly what it is they call them. I can pop these into the recyclers and they'll spit out more tokens. Now, there's a lot of this shit lying around, isn't there? Ah! There's a thing there I can fix with a glue gun. Need to keep an eye open for those. I barely even noticed them at first. But it's all stuff that's going to need to be repaired. Bit of floor needs patching up here. Need to reload the glue. Well, I mean, they call it a glue gun. It's more of a duct tape dispenser. Because that's a roll of duct tape that you slot in there to reload it. You know, it's not until I found myself having to say it over and over and over that I realised just how carefully you need to pronounce or enunciate the word duct in order to not make it sound that you're talking about duct tape. You know, quack quack duck. And I say that as a native English speaker. I mean, it's my language. I mean, I wonder, is it worse for foreigners? Do let me know in the comments. I mean, most of my viewers come from either the USA or the UK, but there's a lot of Germans and Poles and French and Spaniards out there as well. Lots of Dutch too, so do let me know. Is that word difficult for you to pronounce? And what's the word in your language? Is it similar? Different? Let me know. I mean, I could look it up, but I'm lazy. Right, anyway. Get myself some tokens. Although the vending machines are running out of things for me to actually spend the tokens on, but it's better to have them and not need them than to need them and not have them. Oh wait, no, that's just a broken light tube. That doesn't go in there. I think I might have done about as much as I can actually do in the post office itself without access to better tools and parts. And I had, until now, forgotten that this is actually a maintenance lift. So back in the lift, I can now actually make stuff. Now that I've raised the wave gauge up, fresh parts of the lift have now become available. So, go to the workshop in the lift. I've got some destabilized stuff here. Oh, can I just... What's this going to do? I'll put stuff in there, pull the lever, and then presumably that means stuff's going to get spit out into the other hopper. But this isn't just the same as the recycler outside. No, it is not. This produces crafting components. Fantastic. So I've got two choices of what to do with desynchronized items. I can either recycle them for tokens or pick up wire, vials, clamps, all kinds of useful stuff for making my own things. Okay, there's a blueprint for a I can make my own power cables now. Oh, this is a game changer. So what else can I make? Oh, there was a blueprint vending machine outside in the post office, wasn't there? Although I have to admit at the moment, power cables, I really, really need power cables. You know what? Oh, wow. Look at all this stuff. Planks for repairing the benches, new motors, more stuff I can recycle. What else is in here? Can't believe they kept this place shut off from me until... Yep, more crafting materials, more non-broken light bulbs. Bulb, strips, same thing. I hope I'm generating... I mean, I seem to be generating enough power. Although, having said that, I did pick up another bee. So, I don't think power is really going to be an issue. Right, let's take all of my broken shit, dump it in here, turn this into components and see what I can actually make. Let's pick up the gears and the wires. So, how's this going to work? So, there's a blueprint for, I think it's an electromotor. Oh, okay. What's that done? Oh, so it's telling me what I'm going to need. Oh, and it needs power as well. Come on. Well, that's drained it. But the gauge hasn't moved. I can always refuel that from the hive, nest thing, whatever in the post office. It looks like I'm going to need to. It's going to need a lot of these. Alright, so back to the post office. Yep, here it is. So let's get this recharged. I do have 2 bees working here, so I can actually recharge 2 of these at once, although I only have the 1 spare on me. Okay. How many of these is it going to take to power up that machine? I do have a lot of spare blueprints here, though, don't I? Don't really need that one right now because I'm not repairing anything, so I'll take that one, which I think is full. Yeah, they're both full. As full as. Anyway, let's take these back to the lift. See how many of these is going to take to power up that second machine and actually start making things from these blueprints. Okay, there we go. That's up to 1. Pull this now. Oh, okay, it's done something. What do you mean, no valid recipe? What happened? What went wrong? What did I do? Oh wait, no, this is what's supposed to happen. This is it learning the recipes. So it requires power. And it looks like it's also telling me what's going to be required to make the recipes. In that case, it was 3 wires. So here we go. We've got 2 new recipes that we've learned. Power cable and electromotor. I do have other recipes. I think I'm out of power though. Yeah, but it's showing you a list there of the things that are going to be required to make the thing. But I need more power. Get wave production to level 3. Yeah. Assemble wiring. Okay. So this is teaching me how to actually use the whole crafting shit. So I need to assemble wiring. Oh right, I get it. I need to place 3 wires onto something in order to have this machine, now that it's learnt the recipe for wiring, actually assemble some wiring for me. I have drained my 2 accumulators though. And there are more recipes that I can have the machine learn. So, back into the post office. Here it is. Oh, they're fully charged again. Awesome. Alright, 1 in there. 1 in there. This is the benefit of having 2 power bees attached to this thing now, so I can do 2 of these at once. So, yeah, this was it. It's loaded up. I should be able to do 2 now. Do I have any more spare recipes? I do. There's the old T-junction wiring thing. Any others? Yep. Power unit blueprint. Charge that up. Off you go. Okay, I'm going to recover that so I can recharge it later. I think I'm out of recipes. Now hopefully this doesn't need power, because those are the new recipes that the machine has learned. Alright, so you select them using the 2 red buttons. Okay, wire, place them here I suppose. And now, yep, that's it. Oh, and you don't just get 1. Oh, jackpot. Alrighty roo, as they never actually say in Australia. You can blame Australian daytime TV soap operas for that. Because Australians swear a lot, but obviously they can't swear a lot on Australian daytime TV soap operas, so they just make up a whole bunch of shit that Australians don't actually say, but but which they can say on TV. So people watch these soaps and then they think that's how Australians talk, but it totally isn't. Right, anyway, let's get some more stuff made. Because I mean, I've got some of these components, but I've also got some broken ones of these components, and well, I'm holding on to them because I'm hoping they can be repaired rather than just ditching them. Although at the moment, yeah, I don't know. Right, anyway, I've got some new stuff. I'm trying to get through this door, and until now I never had access to one of those sort of angled electromotors. Wait, no, I don't need one of those. I need a power unit. Yeah, that should do it. Nope. I'm not sure it is one of those. I think any one of the base, yeah, these things. And then I'm going to need a piece of wire. There we go. I'll have to bend it. And then another one. And then... No, that's not it. I need an electromotor extension, perhaps. Oh, I'm confused. I really don't fully understand how this works. Frustrating though this may be to any of you watching, where's the bit I'm looking for? No, those connections don't match up. That's not it. Right, screw it. Yep, my problem here is that I don't actually fully understand, because this is just a playtest, it's not a full game release with a proper tutorial. I don't fully understand exactly what all of these components do, or what their relationships are to each other. So I'm kind of guessing. However, I know that now I can use this, or at least I'm hoping I can use this, to get some value out of the... Yes, it's worked. To get some value out of all of the broken components that I've been accumulating. Okay. Anyway, now that I've actually completed the mission to access the repair facilities in the lift, let's report back to the post office on the comm and see if I can get some more hints from the repair team.
Oh, well then, I've no worries about you now. You know how to make modules out of all sorts of scraps, so you can fix everything. The doors, the vending machines, whatever's broken, you'll make it hum again. Better yet, find the blueprint vending machine. There you can buy a blueprint for any module. No need to rummage through corners scraping up junk. Makes assembling the circuits much quicker, much cleaner.
Yeah, thanks. That was a lot of help. Repaired devices produce waves. The wave gauge sensors all waves in the area and displays them on a special meter. Yeah, I get it. Get the wave gauge level up. It's back down to 1, by the way, because I cannibalized some stuff in order to get the parts that I needed. I can get it back up to 2 relatively simply, but... hello. Don't remember that bag being there before. Oh, hang on a minute. I picked up some planks, didn't I, from the lift. I can use to repair some of these broken benches. Do I need all of this stuff? I mean, it's not making any difference, really, which order they're in. These are just... Because there's 4 comms booths. Ideally, I'd have all 4 up and running, but it doesn't seem to make much difference, which, you know, if I want to talk to anybody, any one of them can be up. It doesn't have to be any specific one. Anyway, as I said, I've had to cannibalize some stuff to get the components that I needed for further repairs, which has dropped the wave gauge down to level 1, but I'm wondering if I can just maybe use a couple of simple screws to repair some benches. There it is! Got the wave gauge back up to level 2, and all it cost me was a pair of screws. So I've still got all of those electromotors and power units that I can use to effect more substantial repairs. I have a couple of spare screws as well. That's, I mean, it wouldn't hurt to fix a few more benches. Yeah, that was a fairly substantial increase. Oh yeah, and I picked up a couple of planks in the lift as well for repairing the slats on some of these benches. Some of the benches require more than just having screws put into place. Some of them are actually missing. There we go, like that. Why won't it go in? I don't get it. Do I need to loosen this up first? You see, I just don't understand sometimes. logically you'd think, well, there's a wooden slat missing. I have a wooden slat. If I put it in, and yet nothing. It won't let me use it. There's another one missing here. But again, no. Maybe I'm out of screws now. Maybe if I use... No. No, it's telling me this is broken, so I can't adjust it. Yeah, you see what I mean? I do like this game, but some kind of explanation on how things interact with each other would go a long way. It doesn't matter what I do, whether I tighten the screw, loosen the screw. I can clearly see that it needs a wooden plank, and I have a wooden plank, but it's not letting me insert it to repair the bench. So there's clearly something going on that I'm not doing. I just don't know what it is. It's more than a little frustrating. Now what's going on here? It's allowing me to place the slats down, but not in the actual place that I want to put them. Oh, come on, game. You see what I mean? I mean, this is kind of concerning, because if I have to repair every single last little thing that's broken in order to get that wave gauge up to 3 and finish the playtest, and it's not letting me do this because of some bug, I'm going to be upset. Or maybe it's not a bug and I'm just doing it wrong, but I don't know. You can appreciate my problem. Anyway, none of this is actually getting these benches fixed, so let's look for something else to repair. Actually, I just had a thought. See, I cannibalized the locker machine here. There's another power accumulator in there. I'm not sure what that is, but it might be another blueprint. Because there's only 2 lockers that I haven't yet found an access key code for. And I've managed to get the wave gauge up to like 51%. And that's after cannibalizing this. This is where I've got all the components and stuff doing other repairs. If I could repair this again, because the wave gauge took a serious hit when I dismantled this thing, scrapped out its parts. So maybe if I can just get this up and running again, even though I don't know the codes for the remaining 2 lockers, just getting this thing fixed might be enough to get the wave gauge up to level 3. If I could just remember, I should have taken a screenshot or something, as I can't remember where everything was. Although that's looking familiar. No, I'm going to need an angle joint for a torque motor there, aren't I? I'm sure I've got one. No, I know I've got one. Why is it not? Or is it just... it could. I'll have to straighten that out. Going to need another power unit. So straighten that out, put it there. I'm going to need a T-junction wire for that. Why is it cycling through gears? And there we go. And now, see, I've got the motor running. It's just going to need a wire. There we go, power cable. I think just that there. Yes. Yes, yeah, it's working. It only gave me 18% more wave gauge. Still, that's not bad. So what else can I fix? I only have 31% more to go to get the wave gauge level 3. Let's have a look around. Because it's entirely possible that I have... I mean, in the very last episode, I fixed or opened the drawer. I think I used the lockpick on it to get it open. And you all noticed the code that was scratched in the bottom of the drawer about 20 minutes before I did. So we'll just go and double check everything. Make sure I haven't missed another code. Still don't know what that machine is. Still can't get that door open. No idea what's going on there. Oh yeah. On the main post office notice board. There's a thing up there that needs fixing with a glue gun, but there's no way I'm getting up there unaided. I'm never going to be able to reach it from here, even standing on a crate, surely. Where's my glue gun? There it is. Yeah, no, too far. Right, okay. No, we can do this. That's a simple thing that I can repair. It doesn't require cannibalising something else for parts. Just need to find another crate. There is another. There we go. Yeah, I knew there was going to be another one. I'm pretty sure there's some crates in the hallway leading out to the lift itself as well. Oh, and they just snap to each other. Okay. Oh, now I'm going to need another crate to get onto the other crate. Oh, it doesn't have to be a crate. I can pick up a chair or something. Oh, you know, a crate will do. That should be good enough. Maybe. Also, you know, move it a little closer to the actual thing. That certainly wouldn't hurt. Right, here we go. Not a crate, it's a mailbox. Well, it looks like a crate. Yes, close enough. Alright, 73%. We're getting there. Let's find more things that need fixing. Oh, I just had an idea. The phone booths. They're easy to fix. And there's another two that I can fix. I'm not sure how much improvement that's going to make to the wave gauge, but there's only one way to find out. Right, a couple of wires should do the rest. There we go, one power cable, two power cables. Oh, 90%. We're getting there. It's not exactly matching the circuit diagram though, is it? But does that matter? I mean, if it works, right? Plus, I'm out of power units, so that's going to have to do. Close enough for government work. We're still at 90%. 10% to go and we're there. We're so close, you can see it from here. I'm maybe closing this up will get me an extra % or two. No, it's worth a try. Nothing lurking behind them. I'm getting really worried about these benches. These benches that I have the components to fix, but I just don't seem to be able to do it. I'm getting very concerned that this is going to prevent me from actually getting 100% completion and getting this post office up to wave gauge level 3. I sincerely hope not. I mean, I don't think so, because I haven't seen people complaining about this in the community area on the lift playtest section of Steam. But I don't know, maybe I'm just lucky. I sincerely hope not. Turn up in the next and final episode of the lift playtest and find out just how lucky I am. In the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope you're all having a great day. And as always, take care, and I'll catch you next time.